Boy, you should know her name. Too focused, she focused on her. Girl, you should know her name. Up late, grinding hard, she's a star. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't just Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't just Paris, she's telling you. You won't heal my body, only soothe my body. All in the soap, all in the soap. Give me one of it's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Boy, you should know her name. Too focused, she focused on her. Girl, you should know her name. Up late, grinding hard, she's a star. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't just Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. Don't just Paris, she's telling you. You won't heal my body, only soothe my body. All in the soap, all in the soap. Give me one of it's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris, Miss Williams. It's Paris.
Peace, y'all. I was not expecting to do this lesson today, to be honest, but this actually has been I've been called to do more lessons, but I'm working on actually making a few different avenues using the Great Discovery for courses using my book Parallel Paths. And today specifically, as you read on the title, we are going to be speaking about my book Parallel Paths, a quantum journal to create your best reality. And today specifically, we are going to be speaking about weaving your destiny, the universal tapestry, right? Which it will come in together. So just wait. Okay. So in my book, Parallel Paths, I'm just going to read you a little bit of what is weaving your destiny and what is the universal tapestry. Imagine your life as a vast, intricate tapestry, one that is woven together by the threads of your energy, consciousness, and intention. Every thought, belief, and action adds to that pattern, shaping the picture of your destiny. When you become aware of this creative process, you can consciously choose to weave a future filled with abundance, love, and fulfillment rather than chaos and limitation. The universe itself is a living fabric responding to the vibrational threads you send out. Some threads are woven by the past experiences, subconscious beliefs, and external influences. But the most powerful threads are the ones you choose to weave intentionally through your thoughts, emotions, and focus. This means that even if your tapestry has knots of struggle or pattern you wish to change, you always have the power to reweave your reality. How to weave your reality. Understanding that threads is energy, consciousness, and intentions. Energy. We're going to break down each one. Energy, consciousness, and intentions. Energy. Every thought and emotion carries a frequency. Are you weaving from love, trust, and excitement, or from fear, doubt, and resistance? Consciousness. Awareness is the loom upon which your reality is woven. The more conscious you are of your thoughts and beliefs, the more control you have over what you create. Intentions. Intentions is the guiding pattern. It directs the weaving, ensuring that your tapestry reflects the reality you desire rather than one created by default. So, how do we release unwanted patterns? Please go get my book. It's available on my website. If your tapestry contains threads of fear, self doubt, or scarcity, you must first identify them. Rather than resisting or trying to cut them out, consciously replace them with new, empowered thoughts and emotions. See, this is the reason why journaling is so important. This is why I came out with 2 journal books with journal prompts. Because our mind will let us know our patterns, our thought patterns. What is the understanding of the energy that you're putting out, the consciousness that you're putting in, and the intentions behind what you're weaving. So when we release unwanted patterns, we have to really understand first, acknowledge the fact that you are having these patterns, that I've been in a pattern and I'm ready to now recreate that pattern with empowering thoughts and emotions. I also speak about embodying the energy of what you want to attract. You cannot weave a tapestry of abundance with threads of lack. Align your daily energy with reality you wish to create. That's why intentions, and I was just speaking to this when I came. It is so important to understand the importance of words when manifesting. You cannot weave a tapestry of abundance with threads of lack. Meaning, I can't try to attract abundance if my mind subconsciously is already coming from a lack thereof. Act as if you desired future is already woven into your present moment. I used to have this saying, and it's just paraphrasing. See a person for who they will be, and they will become that. But see a person for who they are right now, they will stay there. So you ever had those type of friends that's just like, oh, oh, I'm just Paris, you just that person that used to drink, like, or I know you, Paris, you just gonna be in the club, da 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 da. Those are people that you don't need to have in your life. People that always just want you to stay the way that you were before. We change each and every day. Some people do, some people stay the same because they choose that. They want to weave that reality within themselves. But people that see more than what you even see within yourself, those are the people that you need to be around. See me as who I will be, not who I am right now. I am not who I am right now because I'm changing each and every day, weaving a new pattern with the right intentions. Who I was yesterday was not who I am right now. The last part of this lesson is trusting the process. A tapestry is not woven all at once. It unfolds threads by thread. Trust that every moment you choose alignment, you are adding to the masterpiece of your destiny. Everything is intentions. And the universe is going to make sure that what you say, you really about through action. It's not about just what you say, it's about how you act. It's what you put out, it's what you deliver. And how you go about that new weave, that new thread to bring in that parallel person, to bring the parallel you. That's why I put this name, Parallel Paths, because we could go either way. We could go this way or we could go that way. But it's all in your actions that makes a difference. So this is a question here. Let me write it down. You could use this to journal tonight or whenever it is that you can. You could just meditate on this message, but please go get my book. So you guys could be able to really connect with this book. It has a lot of hidden gems. That's why I'm going to use this book specifically to start doing the workshops with. You give me a second. Okay. Let's add it. Let's read this together. What kind of energy have you been weaving into your life? Are your thoughts and emotions creating the reality that you want? That right there is a parallel question within itself. Because to go back to what we spoke about prior, we have to first acknowledge the patterns that we have been weaving. Right? It's similar to the message that Pisces have for the month of April, where it speaks about precision, right? Let me just get the definition of precision, but I trust and believe that precision is getting the same result. What's the definition? Exactly. Precision refers to the degree of which repeated measurements or results are consistent with each other. Okay. It indicates how close the values are to another, or not necessarily how close they are to the actual true value. That's going to go over your heads. If something is precise, it means that it's consistent and repeatable. So you got to ask yourself, what specifically have I been doing and have been getting the same result? And how does my thoughts and emotions create the reality that I'm getting right now? Because the first things first is all in the mind. That's Hermetic laws. But if our thoughts, it's saying one thing, then of course we're going to weave exactly what is it that we're actually sowing. So this is a very important question. Like I said, you first have to identify the pattern. What is the pattern? Where did it start? What in your mind triggers this pattern? And if you don't like the reality that you're getting, then maybe it's time for you to recreate a new reality. Measure twice, cut once. Precision and alignment. Once again, journaling is so important to this journey, definitely when you're doing the shadow work, because then you could be able to see the patterns. Your journal will tell you a lot about the same thing that you're talking about. The same thing. And if you've been journaling, go look at your book. Your book tells it all. Where's the patterns? And how can I change my thoughts and my emotions to the reality that I want? What is it that I have to do? What am I keep on getting the same results on and expecting something different? That's why I love the power of prayer and I love the power of surrendering, because maybe what you are attempting to do is something here that's out of your control. I'm just going to leave this one question up for you guys. Please go get my book. Parallel Paths is on my website, and this was for the signed copy. If you would like to just get it on Amazon, you could do that. But this one is on exactly with breaking barriers as well. You could get that first one. This one speaks more on quantum physics in a more creative way. I'm already coming up with another book in my mind, but I'm trying to just let these two manifest into certain places before I even get to that third book. But that third book is going to be even more thicker. So please hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. And with that being said, go get my book, Parallel Paths. It is available on Amazon, on my website if you would like to get a copy. Okay. And with breaking barriers as well. And with that being said, you guys, peace and love.